Howdy folks, Rob, MaximumRD back again. Okay, here we go. What you're kind of looking at here, as best I can do with my camera, is the channel for Retro Gamer Daz. Retro Gamer Daz. He is actually the editor of the amazing Retro Gamer magazine, which is a magazine published in the UK. And it's absolutely amazing. It's been around for some time now. It reinvented itself at one point, and it's just an amazing source for classic gaming and retro gaming, consoles, computers, and all that great stuff that we all love. Now, I want to make it clear, first of all, that if you want the latest information and all the details, definitely check out Retro Gamer Daz's channel. I mean, he is the editor after all, and quite often he will go through the latest issue of Retro Gamer magazine, and he'll go through the pages and give you a rundown of a lot of the features and articles, so on and so forth. Now, so why am I doing this video? Well, Retro Gamer Daz, and also I've seen some videos by Mark Vergeer, another great fellow here on YouTube. Also, giving a little thumb through the magazine and taking a look at a few things. Now, I'm not about to start doing that. Those guys already do it very well, and they pretty much cover everything. The only reason I made this video is, well, being in Canada, I get my issues quite a bit later, unfortunately. But not only that, the one thing, and this has nothing to do, well, I don't know if it has nothing to do, the one thing about this fine magazine that annoys me is the cost. It's expensive. I mean, it's, if you look at, I mean, it says $4.99, but that would be, I guess, your pounds, I suppose. And, as that translates to Canada and the US, well, basically, by the time we're said and done, at my local newsstand, I'm paying $16.50 for one magazine, $16.50 Canadian dollars for one magazine. So needless to say, I don't pick it up very often. But this is just the unfortunate side to a magazine that is published overseas, has to be imported here, so on and so forth. So, being so costly, even to subscribe to the magazine would be a very quite an investment to undertake. So what I do is occasionally I just pick up an issue, even though it costs more. I pick it up at my local newsstand, maybe a couple issues behind, but by the time I see it, I don't even know. So I just base it on the articles and the cover, and if it seems to have a theme that interests me at the moment, then I'll grab one occasionally here and there. Obviously, I'm not picking these up very often. But that said, again, if you're into the retro and classic games, and obviously if you're over there, if you're in the UK, well, then it's a no-brainer. You definitely want to pick that up. If you're in the US or Canada, then there are some subscription options available. What I like to do, actually, is what they've done in the past is they've actually released their compilations of their entire magazine archive. See if I can find it here or not. Yeah, there we go. Is it here? Anyway, Retro Gamer DVD Volume 2. Yeah, like you could order this for, 20 pounds basically. But that would get you 25 classic issues of Retro Gamer magazine on one DVD. So, that's pretty cool. And they do have some, if you were to actually go to their website, you could actually order single issues as required, and DVD archives, which will save you some bucks in the long run. If, you know, like me, you're in the unfortunate circumstances where you have to import the magazine. But anyways, my video, or the focus of this video, is I, you know, recently picked up this issue, which is now a couple issues behind. Looks like he's on issue 94. I think this is issue 92. And what struck me was this article, Game Over for 8-Bit, how the C64, Spectrum, and CPC met their end. But obviously, being a UK-based magazine, there's a bit of a slant on the topics and the themes. It's more obviously oriented for people in the UK, but that's okay, because this article specifically was pretty much about the demise of the 8-bit platform and popularity. Right there, the end of 8 bits. And as you can see, they do include the Commodore machines, the Atari machines. They do speak about them also. So it's pretty thorough in that it also even goes to cover some of the details of the U.S. market, which, you know, pretty much is also the Canadian market when it comes to things like this. So yeah, just wanted to give a shout out and do this one-time video on the magazine, Retro Gamer. You definitely want to check it out. It's an amazing quality material, quality content, and well worth checking out. But this particular article, as I said, really caught my attention. It made it well worth the cost of the magazine itself. Very thorough and extensive, a lot of details, and it talks about how all the original computers and consoles, talks about their introduction, the height of their popularity, and then as the 16-bit machines started hitting the market, then we saw the decline of the 8-bit platform. But you also read about the details and all their attempts to stretch out the 8-bit era and make it still significant and worthwhile. But obviously, in the end, it had to give way to the greater and more powerful 16-bit market. So an excellent, excellent article, and it's the one that caught my eye and made me specifically want to get this particular issue. So yeah, if you get the chance, you know, this might still be on your newsstand if you're in the US or Canada. If not, as I said, you could always check out their website and subscribe, buy some back issues, whatever you like. It's just an excellent, excellent magazine. And unfortunately, in our niche hobby, you know, we don't have a lot of options as to reading about classic or retro gaming or PC platform. But this magazine is pretty much the mutt's nuts, as those things go. Okay, so yeah, you'll want to check it out. And again, check out Retro Gamer Daz's YouTube channel, and also Mark Vergeer, who's also covered a few issues of this magazine. It's just awesome. It's the magazine made for us, basically. So that's it. Rob, MaximumRD out. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.